How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Signs of the Times. God bless you. I hope everyone's doing well. Guys, there's something big supposed to be taking place in Ireland, and it's something that the leaders of the country are trying to legalise. And if it happens, we might see it spread to other parts of the world. And it's because of an incident that took place in Dublin last year in November. It was the Dublin riots. It was a very sad time for a lot of people, and my hearts go out to those that were affected, the families of those that got hurt, and it was a very sad time. And the reason why I labelled this video were the riots in Dublin prophetic, it's not because I'm saying the riots were prophetic. You will see in this video how the leaders of the country and the people at the top are using the chaos to push through and legalise their agenda, and I believe that their agenda is very prophetic and is going to be used in the end times. And this is the first time I've actually spoken about the riots, and I've actually had friends in New York and America who are actually concerned about my safety because I live in Dublin. And in terms of the riots, take a look at what happened. Check this out.
A day that began in shock turned into an evening of raw anger. For hours after the mass stabbing attack outside a primary school, hundreds of people, fueled by angry online speculation over the suspect's nationality, took over the main street of Ireland's capital. Shops on O'Connell Street were looted. Buses, trams and a police car were all set alight as the police struggled to bring the disorder under control. The country's most senior officer tonight appealing for calm.
Last night, Dublin burned. Rage clearly directed at the police, looting, on the surface an archetypal riot. So where did it start and why? There was a knife attack yesterday afternoon outside a primary school. 3 children were stabbed. One of them, a 5-year-old girl, was critically injured. 2 adults are also still in hospital. The incident likely a catalyst for the rioting.
It was a very, very sad day for a lot of people, and my hearts go out to those that were hurt, to the families that were hurt, the families of the kids as well. And as an Irishman, we would say that our government are the guinea pigs for the world leaders and the World Economic Forum. We are the guinea pigs. And Ireland is looking to bring in some draconian laws. They're looking to pass this bill for incitement to hatred, violence. And yes, we're all against hatred and violence, but they're so vague and unclear in what they're saying and what this bill is going to cover. And I thought that this video here gave some clarity on what it's going to cover. Have a look at this.
The bill also states a judge can issue a search warrant of an alleged perpetrator's property if law enforcement believes there's enough evidence against that person relating to a hate speech crime to search and seize their and their family's belongings, including electronic devices, documents, and diaries. Law enforcement could then force the perpetrator to log into their devices and hand over their passwords to operate them.
And guys, this bill, I think it came through in January through the Dáil, or the Senate as some people would call it. But this bill, it's so vague. It's saying that if police think that you have material that will be used as incitement to hatred, they could enter your home, take all your electronics, your passcodes. And it's so vague, it's like this: you're going to end up in trouble on a pre-crime. And if you take a look at this bill, it includes different pronouns. It obviously has the LGBTQ included in it as well. And I'm looking at this from a biblical prophecy point of view. And where I'm coming from is that, and the best way to say this, I believe it's going to be used against believers who preach about Christ, because believers who say that we don't agree with this agenda, we don't agree with these pronouns, we don't agree with all this stuff, that they can class that as an incitement to hatred, and it can get awful messy. if that happens. And I believe that that's where the aim will be. It'll stop believers from preaching about Jesus in what's supposed to be a freedom of speech. They're going to use that as they say that, oh, this is incitement to hatred. It's against the law. And I believe that that's where it's going to be used. That's what I think. That's what I mean. I believe that that's part of the biblical prophecy, that it can be used to stop believers about preaching about Jesus Christ, because believers disagreeing with the agenda, that's incitement to hatred. Now that's what I think is going to be used, and that's all I have to share with you. And get this video out if you can, and to enjoy more content, subscribe if you wish. God bless and keep the peace.